Greetings everyone, and welcome. Well, carrying on with the Blu-ray and DVD updates, today I have an update that has neither Blu-rays or DVDs in it. Because it's video games! Yay! Got some new PS3 games over the holidays, and some just random deals along the way. Let's check them out today on the Multimedia Chronicles. Welcome back. Alright, let's just dive right in, shall we? First off, this is a game that I heard a few things about. Didn't realize until after I bought it that it has in fact received some rather mixed reviews, in particular about somewhat glitchy controls. But whatever. It was only 15 bucks, down from, I don't know, 30 or something. And it's one that I've really been wanting to check out because I was a big fan of another game back in the day on PS2 called Freedom Fighters. Now, this is also available on PC, but good luck finding the PC version. It's a little bit hard to find these days. Really underrated game about Russia invading the US and you heading up a ragtag band of freedom fighters to save the country. Great stuff. Shades of Red Dawn. Well, they did it again, this time with Russia being our friends. They needed a new international enemy, so of course it's got to be North Korea. So I'm naturally talking about Homefront. Yes. So once again, the invasion comes home to the US, except of course I live in Canada, but whatever, close enough. Yeah, so I've been wanting to check that one out because it just sounded like another Freedom Fighters type of thing. Apparently even more similarities to Red Dawn in this one, so yeah. I do like Red Dawn. I remember when I first played Freedom Fighters, a lot of people were saying, oh, it sounds like Red Dawn, the game. And I was like, cool, never seen it. So then a little bit later I picked up the DVD and finally checked it out. And thought it was a lot of fun. Good stuff. Have not seen the remake. Don't know if I'm going to. But I definitely like the old Patrick Swayze version. Next up, a couple of, I guess, amazing deals. Yeah, I do love the clearance bins, you know. I really do. Because in the clearance bins, sometimes you find stuff like this. Portal 2 on PS3. For $4.97, marked down from 10 bucks, which is actually a pretty good deal in itself. The cool thing about this is not only is it the PS3 version, but also has a Steam voucher to get the Mac or PC version. So in fact, by getting the PS3 version, you've pretty much got every single version available, minus, I guess, the Xbox 360 version. But there you go, Portal 2. Now, if you're wondering about Portal 1, I have never actually played either of the Portal games. A big thank you to GarbageGamer, who actually gifted me Portal 1 on the aforementioned Steam. So, yes, I will at long last be able to play the Portal games and see what all the hoopla is about. I've been hearing the ending theme song of Portal probably since the beginning days of YouTube. I always thought it was more sort of a sci-fi shooter actioner, but apparently it's more of a sci-fi action puzzler. So I'm definitely looking forward to checking that out. And, before anyone asks, there will be playthroughs. Yes, one of the reasons GarbageGamer gifted me Portal was because he wanted me to do playthrough videos of it so he could laugh at me getting frustrated at all the ridiculously complicated and hard-to-do puzzles. You can look forward to that probably after all the Dead Space stuff sometime. And then followed thereafter by Portal 2. Actually, I might do the Portal games sort of as an ongoing thing. Just kind of, we'll come back to it periodically, and then I'll do, you know, mixed in with other playthrough videos. I don't know. We'll see. That's just an idea. So next up, out of the clearance bins, another one that I've really been wanting to get, because this one I've heard nothing but positive things about, and as a lifelong fan of this character, well, I say lifelong, but since the character's been alive, around, whatever, Sonic Generations. Yes, so we have old Sonic meets new Sonic in a wonderful anniversary game. I guess, what is the 20th anniversary game? That basically brings them both together and pays homage to all the classic games of the past. So really looking forward to checking that out. And once again, as you can see, it was $4.97. That's the only reason I left these two in the wrapper, actually, was because I wanted to show you the price, so you'd know that that was the price, and I wasn't kidding. Now that I've shown you, I can actually rip these open and start playing them. Well, at least this one. I'm going to wait until I do the playthrough for this one, but yeah, I'm probably going to play Sonic Generations right after I finish this video. Next up, as you know, I'm a big fan of the multitude of HD collections coming out, HD upgraded versions of classic PS2 games. I got the Devil May Cry set a little while ago. I got the Splinter Cell trilogy. Well, I got a couple more recently that I've had my eye on for a while. One of which I was just waiting for the price to drop a little bit because, you know, I'm cheap, but more importantly, I'm poor. And that one is, of course, Ico and Shadow of the Colossus. Ico I actually used to have on PS2. In fact, I think if you go back to my old PS2 overview videos, you can actually see me talking about the PS2 version. And Shadow of the Colossus, another one that I've heard nothing but good things about. I never actually got around to playing it on PS2, so this is all new to me. Now, Ico was one of those games, it was almost a launch title for PS2, and it was considered one of the most graphically fantastic games for that platform at the time, and it stood the test of time right up until the end of the platform. It's always been one of the best looking games on the platform, and to have it get a high-def upgrade is just making a beautiful thing even more beautifuler. The cool thing about this is both of these games are actually full 1080p, so you really get a significant graphical upgrade to two already gorgeous looking games. I've just started playing Shadow of the Colossus and I'm really enjoying it so far. I've only managed to kill 2 so far. Basically, Shadow of the Colossus, think of it as a game of nothing but boss battles. It's really quite spectacular. You on your trusty steed, armed with nothing more than a sword, a bow and arrow, and the incentive to win, to resurrect your dead girlfriend. You basically have to kill 16 of these colossi in order to fulfill your quest. It's pretty challenging. There's lots of hidden goodies and stuff around as well, so it's a lot of fun. Definitely enjoying it. So, pretty good assortment so far. Now, last, but most certainly not least, another HD collection. When I saw this, I really debated getting it just because I knew it wasn't going to come down in price, and by the time it did, it would be gone and actually not go down in price and more likely to go up, and because it would be a collector's item. Didn't want to wait, decided to splurge. It was like 65 bucks normally. My discount brought it down to a little over 50, so not too bad. I am, of course, talking about Zone of the Enders, the limited edition HD collection. Look at this shiny-ass bad boy. And I actually still do have my original PS2 game of the original Zone of the Enders, which came with a demo of Metal Gear 2. Where is it? There, Metal Gear 2, Sons of Liberty, which of course was long before it actually came out. I did eventually get the full game. It's interesting to play the demo because it actually plays out a little bit differently than the final game. So here, sort of going back to tradition, we have a demo for Metal Gear Rising, Revengeance. Revengeance being the most ridiculous word ever invented by man. But whatever, Metal Gear 3 was called Snake Eater. No innuendo there. Yeah, so basically we just have a flimsy-ass piece of paper that shows you the contents. I'm going to save opening this up for another video. We'll take a more in-depth look, closer look, and I'll give you my thoughts. I've actually been playing the shit out of this. Great stuff. I actually already have finished the first one and have moved on to the second one. Much like Ico and Shadow of the Colossus, I never played Zone of the Enders 2, the second runner. A friend of mine had it and showed me a bit of it at one point, and I thought it looked spectacular, but I never got around to buying it, and it's been a ridiculously expensive collector's item for a very long time, so it was kind of out of my reach. So when I heard they were doing the HD collection, I was really overjoyed. So this is really cool. It comes with a remix CD and an art book. Other than that, it's basically exactly the same as the regular edition, just in big, oversized, deluxe collector's packaging. I don't know, whatever. I mean, it was a difference of 20 bucks between this and the regular edition, so I thought 20 bucks to get the art book and the remix CD, why the hell not? You know, just because I love it. I have not seen the anime. They did an anime series. I'd really like to pick that up. I see the individual volumes go pretty cheap on eBay, so I'll probably grab that in the not-too-distant future. Yeah, so there you go. New PS3 games. Games. Lots of stuff to play, lots of stuff to enjoy. I heartily recommend, well, the ones I've played anyway. I'm pretty sure I can recommend this one because I've heard it's good, and well, who hasn't heard of Portal 2? Homefront, we'll wait and see. Alrighty, that is it from me to you for now, so until next time, thanks for watching, and sayonara.